Oftentimes, healthcare providers find themselves having to dilute down a medication, whether or not this is because of a shortage or an ease in which they may be able to just administer the medication. This video is going to demonstrate to you how to utilize a quick lower lock adapter or transfer between two syringes, and this will help us reduce the amount of wasted medication that may occur. So this one is going to be for epinephrine push dose. We're going to need our epinephrine 1 to 10,000, and we're also going to need a 10 milliliter syringe. And finally, we're going to need our Baxter quick transfer lower lock adapter. We're making sure that none of these are expired. And for the demonstration purposes, obviously, of this video, the epinephrine is going to be expired. So we're going to go ahead and get the pre-filled epinephrine out of its container. We make sure that we remove both yellow caps, and we are now going to make sure that the plunger is inserted into the plastic hub. And once it is screwed in, we're going to check the expiration date. We're also checking the concentration to verify that it is actually 0.1 milligrams per milliliter. Then we go ahead and remove our 10 milliliter syringe. And we're also going to remove our adapter for our quick fill. We can go ahead and attach our adapter to our lower lock syringe. And then we'll remove the cap from our epinephrine. And we're also going to make sure that there is no air, just as though we were going to administer this to a patient. Once we have assured that, we are then going to connect the two together. Now you have two options. You may either push the epinephrine, in this case, the epinephrine into the 1 milliliter or into the syringe, or you may withdraw back. It is entirely up to you. In this case, we have chosen to draw back on the syringe. And when we draw back on the syringe, we want to make sure that we have, in this case, the 1 milliliter that is required for this dilution. We are then going to, after we've drawn our 1 milliliter of epinephrine up, we are then going to get our saline, and in this case, this is a 60 milliliter syringe. You may choose to utilize something smaller, such as another saline flush. In this case, we're going to hook the two of them up, and we will then withdraw 9 milliliters of saline. By doing this, we will actually create a 10 microgram per milliliter concentration. And in the advent of pushing this as a push dose epi, which may take the place of a epinephrine drip initially, this would be 1 to 2 milliliters pushed over a 1-2 minute time frame. So there you have it. Just one example of how you can do a transfer with a Baxter quick transfer syringe. Thanks.